There's a village in India where Alzheimer's disease almost doesn't exist. The rate is 4 times lower than in the United States. Researchers from the University of Pittsburgh spent years trying to figure out why. The answer was in their food. Right now, I am going to reveal what they found in the simple spice that is protecting these villagers' brains. The village is called Ballabgarh. It's a rural community, about 40 kilometers outside Delhi. When researchers first looked at the data, they thought it was an error. Alzheimer's rates this low seemed impossible. They sent teams to verify. They tested elderly villagers. They examined cognitive function across age groups. The data was real. Dementia rates were a fraction of Western populations. Same human brains. Completely different outcomes. They started looking for explanations. Was it genetics? They tested for the APOE4 gene, the strongest genetic risk factor for Alzheimer's. The villagers had it at the same rate as Americans. Genetics didn't explain it. Was it education? Some research suggests mental stimulation protects the brain, but Ballabgarh villagers had lower education levels than Americans. That didn't explain it either. Was it lifestyle? The villagers were physically active. They walked everywhere. They farmed. They moved constantly. This helped, but it didn't explain a 4-fold difference. Then they looked at the diet. One ingredient appeared in virtually every meal. Turmeric. The yellow spice that colors Indian curry. The villagers consumed it daily. Multiple times per day in every dish, in their chai tea. If you're realizing that a common spice might hold the key to preventing dementia, you're following the same path to reset. Subscribe because I reveal these hidden health protocols every week. Here's what makes turmeric special. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin. This compound has remarkable properties. First, it crosses the blood-brain barrier. Most substances can't reach your brain tissue directly. Curcumin can. Second, it has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic brain inflammation is now considered a primary driver of Alzheimer's development. Third, and this is what shocked researchers, curcumin appears to break apart amyloid plaques. A UCLA study put curcumin directly on amyloid plaques. In lab conditions, the plaques began to dissolve. The same structures that strangle brain cells and cause dementia were being dismantled by a kitchen spice. The Ballabgarh villagers have been doing this for generations without knowing the science. Their traditional diet was protecting their brains. But there's an important detail most people miss. Curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. Your body struggles to use it. The villagers unknowingly solved this problem. Traditional Indian cooking always combines turmeric with black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%. 2,000% just by adding black pepper. They also cook turmeric in fat, usually ghee or oil. Curcumin is fat-soluble. Cooking it in fat increases absorption further. The traditional preparation methods were optimizing bioavailability long before scientists understood why. Here's the protocol. Based on the research, consume turmeric daily. Add it to cooking. Mix it into drinks. Make it a constant presence in your diet. Always combine with black pepper. A small amount dramatically increases absorption. Consume with fat. Cook in olive oil or ghee. Take supplements with a fatty meal. Aim for a consistent intake rather than large occasional doses. The villagers don't take turmeric pills. They eat small amounts constantly. You can use supplements if cooking with turmeric isn't practical. Look for formulations that include piperine or are designed for enhanced absorption. The dose that showed benefits in studies ranged from 500 to 2,000 milligrams of curcumin daily. That's more than casual cooking provides. One final note, the Ballabgarh villagers don't just eat turmeric. They live active lives. They maintain social connections. They have low stress levels. Turmeric alone isn't a magic bullet, but it appears to be a powerful piece of a protective lifestyle, a spice that costs pennies. Protecting brains in ways that billions in pharmaceutical research hasn't matched. Sometimes the answers are in traditions we almost forgot. I'll see you in the next one.